Hey there, Sandy Bowie here. So today what I thought we'd do is a tapping session. It's going to be like a meditation on like tapping to release that part of you that's doing the sabotaging, that's stopping you from reaching the goals. So whatever goal it is that you've said that you want, whether it be more money, more clients, more visibility, because I'll work a lot with visibility blocks. There's a part of you that doesn't want that. There's a part of you that wants it with all of your heart, that longs for this new thing, this next level that you want to get to. And there's another part of you that doesn't want that, that's actually, for whatever reasons, they may be scared to have that. It's just too different for them. There may be consequences that they're not willing to accept. And that part of you actually sabotages yourself from taking action. It can be procrastination or just not doing big enough things to get you to where you want to be. You know this thing about playing small, so it might keep you doing like the smaller actions instead of the bigger ones that are going to get you to the goals that you actually want. So today we're going to do a tapping meditation, because I think we've all got this inside of us, and it's certainly something that I came across this morning when I was doing some journaling. I thought, I was talking about this next level that I want to take in my business, and something came up around, well, there's still a part of you that doesn't want that, actually, that wants to stay exactly where you are, and that's what we're going to tap on today. So, taking full responsibility for your own well-being, just start gently tapping on the karate chop point on any hand. Just start gently tapping on that, and what we're going to do is just get in touch with that part of ourselves. So just close your eyes, and I want you to just start thinking about that part of yourself that doesn't want the goal, the part that's resistant towards it. And we'll say a few words just to help you get in touch with that. Even though there's a part of me that desperately wants to next level my business, next level my life, and have new things coming in, have more money, coming via clients, have better visibility. I want all of these things. But there's a part of me that doesn't want any of these things at all. And I want to speak to that part of myself now. I accept both parts of myself. I accept that they're there for my highest good. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So just think of a goal that you want right now. It could be anything at all. And then I want you to invite that part of yourself in that's resisting that goal. Just keep tapping along as you do that. Even though I'm resisting that goal, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though, I might say out loud that I'm not resisting that goal at all, but I know deep down, because I'm not taking any action towards it, that there's a lot of resistance in there. And I want to release that resistance now. Okay. So you should start, just tap round the points with me. So just tapping on the top of the head, tapping on the eyebrow point. All this resistance that you've been feeling, the side of the eye, all this resistance. Under the eye, all this resistance. I want you to focus on where that resistance is in your body right now. So I'm feeling resistance in my sort of stomach area, actually. I'm feeling that's where the attention is going just now. Under the nose, all this resistance. On the chin, all this resistance trapped in your body. On the collarbone, all this resistance trapped in your body. So I want to think about, well, what does this resistance feel like to you? Like, so for me, it does feel like fear. Let's just name the emotion. It does feel like fear, and it's sort of around the stomach area. It's like tap under the arm. So for me, it's like, and let it take form. Sort of make it. What is it? What shape is it? So for me, just tap on the top of the head. For me, it's taken form, and it's like a rugby ball. It's like a giant rugby ball just sitting right across the bottom of my sort of stomach area, or the little pot belly thing that sort of sits down there. That's where it is for me. So where is it for you? I want you to think about, like, what shape that is, where it's sitting in your body, where's all that trapped energy. And just keep tapping around the points on the eyebrow point, all this resistance. And what does it feel like, just at the side of the eye, what does it feel like having all this resistance in your body? So for me, it feels like really heavy. It feels like there's something there that actually I do need to release. Under the eye. It's quite heavy. I mean, imagine walking around with, like, literally a big rugby ball inside of you. That's all this negative energy that's fighting against what it is that you actually want. And just check in, tap under the nose. What colour is it? This energy that you've located in your body. So mine, I'm just going to say it is actually sort of brown. pretty shitty colour, but under the chin, on the chin. What the sort of like colour you would expect a rugby ball to be anyway. But what sort of colour is it? On the collarbone, and what sort of emotion does it represent for you? Like I say, mine is definitely fear, and it might change as we keep tapping. Just really want you to get deeply in touch with this emotion. Okay, and just tap under it. Really get in touch with this emotion. All this resistance. The eyebrow point. I've had it for so long. The side of the eye. I'm ready to release it now. Under the eye. I don't even want it anymore. Under the nose. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good energy. And on the chin, I can sense it's holding me back. And the collarbone, I know it's got a really good reason for holding me back. I totally accept that part of myself. And I am so grateful for it. Trying to keep me safe. Is that what it's been doing for you? Has it been trying to keep you safe? By stopping you from taking those actions that you really want to take? Trying to keep you stuck exactly where you are. It may even just be trying to keep you in your comfort zone. Trying to keep you with what's familiar. Because that part of you doesn't like change. It doesn't know how to sit with change. It doesn't know how to be that way. Under the arm. It prefers the familiar, even if it doesn't like the familiar, even though it hates it with every cell of its actual being. It's still preferable to be that way. Then go into the unknown. top of the head. So this was coming up for me just now. Think about what is coming up for you. This thing about the unknown, the fear of the unknown. That's certainly what my energy is that's sitting in my stomach at the moment. Eyebrow point. I'm ready to release this energy now. Side of the eye. I'm ready to release all these fears. Under the eye. This fear of the unknown. Under the nose. All these fears that I have. And on the chin. Now I want you to just think about this shape that you have in your body and just start to think about releasing the energy that's in that shape. Just tap on your collarbone point as you release that energy in any way that you want. Just release that energy from your body. So for me, I'm picturing, you know, like the rugby ball, just the air sort of gently coming out of it. It's like really deflating, making a really funny noise like a balloon does as the air's coming out of it. And I'm just picturing it sort of losing that intensity that it had before, losing that heaviness. That feels much better now. And just keep tapping and visualising, changing that shape of whatever it is for you in your body, and just letting that energy release from it. As I always say, there's lots of different ways to release energy from our body. You can invent, we've already got some orifices in our body as we have, but you can make other ones. You can do anything that you like. Under the arm, you can change it into another shape. On the top of the head, or sometimes it's good just to bring another colour in to change the energy. Sometimes if it's a really dark energy, what you need is just a lighter colour, something that's like, you know, more powerful, or just a beautiful white light. Something that feels a bit more powerful energy. The eyebrow point. And just keep visualising, changing that energy to something safer. On the side of the eye, changing that energy to something that feels more comfortable. Under the eye, you might want to say some words to the energy as well, because this part of you, let's acknowledge it. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for protecting me. Just keep tapping around the points under the nose. Thank you so much for keeping me safe. I'm so grateful to you. And on the chin. I'm ready to move forward now. I firmly believe that I get to choose what's in my future now. On the collarbone point, I get to choose what consequences I will face and how I will handle them. I believe I get to choose these things in the future. I believe I get to choose how much money I can make. I believe I get to choose how I make it. I believe I get to choose my terms, exactly how I do these things. I believe I get to choose how much I can handle. And I no longer need that energy to keep me safe. Under the arm. And I'm so grateful to what you've done for me all these years, however long you've been carrying it. But I'm ready to move forwards now. On the top of the head, I get to choose. I get to choose what's ahead for me now. I believe that I get to choose. I'm releasing all of that energy, which is based on old stories, old habits, old ways of being, things that I used to think. It's just a little blockage in my body somewhere, a little blockage of energy, and I choose to release this right now. I choose to make way for more positive energy. I choose to focus on more positive energy. Okay, just open your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Just let go of any of the rest of that energy that's hanging around. Now, the truth of the matter is that this part of you will come up often. It doesn't matter like what you're doing, what your next steps are, the next thing. Whenever it's time to do something that you've never done before, that's a bit of the unknown, that's at a newer level for you, like this part of you will come up, this resistance. And one of the ways that I find useful to deal with it is just to go back in and release that energy. Find out where it is in your body and release it. You don't have to hold on to that energy anymore. Just get into the habit of locating it. Where is it? What does it feel like? How heavy is it? What sort of shape is it? And then work on releasing it from your body. Every single time. You don't have to hold on to that energy. So I hope you found that meditation useful. I'd love to know how you get on with it. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.